Good morning. On behalf of the graduating class of 2016, I would like to welcome this morning our families, friends, faculty, and community members to share in our celebration as we conclude a chapter in our lives and excitingly begin a new one. At this time, I would like to ask that you please bow your heads in an attitude of prayer. We pray to be granted serenity, to accept the things we cannot change, courage to change the things we can, and lastly, the wisdom to know the difference. We offer thanks to the men and women who serve our country. Today, we are honored to have several of our classmates joining them soon. We offer thanks to our families, friends, and faculty for the immense support they have given us throughout this 4-year journey. Without them, we would not be seated in the seats before you. To my fellow classmates, I wish you the best of luck in whatever your future may hold. Do not compare yourself to others, for it is our difference that makes us each individual and unique. With struggle comes strength. Face your future without fear. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Class of 2016, with hard work comes success. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Thank you, and God bless us until we meet again. It is my pleasure to introduce Megan Henner, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Just kidding. Good. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and with the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I have the honor of introducing an officer for the class of 2016 to perform our national anthem, Rachel Morin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning. On behalf of the class of 2016, I welcome our families, friends, faculty, and community to our celebration as we begin our commencement exercises. At this time, I ask everyone, please silence your cell phones and be courteous to those around you throughout this morning's ceremony. Thank you. To my classmates, we did it. As often as it was said to us each year since we walked through these doors in 2012, I really just can't believe how quickly these 4 years have flown by. For most of us, we've spent all 12 years of our schooling together, and it's been a really crazy ride. We've experienced great times like our prom, senior banquet, the Mr. FHS contest, winning homecoming week, even as freshmen, and to most recently winning Winter Carnival this year, no matter how often the junior class says it was rigged. We've also experienced sorrows, like the senior nights of our last games, the last day of clubs, and even the great sorrow of losing a classmate. My point is, we've always been a team, and after 12 years, our team is splitting up. We remember the infamous baseball jokes from Mr. Wims, and that time Mr. Pascucci brought an injured pigeon to school. We'll remember when Mr. Chamberlain rescued that snake and lost it who knows where. We're all too familiar with the words, "Now this isn't something you can do before," and thinking, "Challenge accepted," when it comes to any project or any essay ever. While we've all heard it said, "It won't be the same without you guys," it's true. Even though almost everyone in our class butts heads, we'll always be willing to share our opinions with each other. I believe that these stubborn, opinionated people sitting in these chairs with me today will make a difference. I encourage each of my classmates to follow their dreams, strive to achieve their goals, and to be part of a generation that makes the world a better place. I challenge each of you to help us be the generation that ends hunger, homelessness, gets animals off the endangered species list, and finds a cure for cancer. But most of all, I encourage each and every person here to be happy. I wish you all the best, and I cannot wait to see the world change from the inspiration in our hearts, the thoughts in our minds, and the touch of our hands. Lastly, I would like to thank my fellow class officers for all that has been done these past 4 years to make all of our achievements accomplishable. And I would also like to thank our teachers and our parents and families for bearing with us on this journey. We truly could not have done it without you. Thank you. I have the distinct honor of introducing our class president, Kylie Inglis, who will deliver the president's address.
Friends, family, and staff, we welcome you here to celebrate and congratulate the class of 2016 on all of their hard work and accomplishments. As the senior class president, I can truly say it's been one crazy ride, but we are glad to be here today. It was not long ago we walked through the doors of Farmington High School for the first time, ready to take on the next 4 years of our lives as we thought they would last forever. As we stand here today, I think we can all agree that those years flew by faster than we could imagine. We may all look the same in our caps and gowns, just one class ready to receive our diplomas, but underneath, each of us are completely different and make up a major role in our school. The class of 2016 is a class that has many artistic, athletic, and musical and intellectual students who connect with each other in one way or another. The senior class has a way of coming together for a small community which is often looked down upon and taken for granted. We are not just the class of 2016, we are a family. As we embark on our own journeys, we will remember all of the wonderful memories that have brought us together, and would not be able to happen without the support of our awesome staff, families, friends, and community. Prom, senior trip, and senior banquet would not have been possible without you, and are truly memories we will cherish forever. The class as a whole would like to thank all of you for your support, but also thank two very special women who have made all of this possible. Ms. Lowe and Ms. Mercier, we appreciate all your hard work, countless hours and money spent on our class. We truly could not have made it here today without the love and care and guidance from the both of you. When we leave today as graduates of Farmington High School, we are heading out on our own into the real world, and I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. I encourage you all to get out there and see what the world has to offer. Try new things and make mistakes. Most of all, I hope you all never forget where you truly came from. Remember the good times here at Farmington High School and reflect on the bad. But always remember what Mrs. Tatro says, once a tiger, always a tiger. Congratulations, class of 2016. It has been quite the ride here, but we did it. Thank you. The class of 2016 is a class not to be forgotten in the halls of FHS. We have produced some fine athletes, some very talented artists and musicians, not to mention the stellar academic records of the young adults you see before you today. It has been my pleasure to serve as their class president in our senior year. At this time, it is my honor to introduce this year's salutatorian, Emma Gelinas, to deliver her salutatory address.
Sorry, guys. William Shakespeare once wrote, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages." Class of 2016, we have successfully completed the age of high school and now stand upon the world stage together. Our entrance began with elementary school, an age where naps were encouraged and complaining about being the caboose of the line was highly discouraged. As Act 1 of our journey came to a close, Act 2 would commence, the pubescent middle school years, that of which every parent dreaded. If lucky or unlucky enough, it was inevitable that you'd be picked on by Mr. Leary at least once daily. If you were as fortunate as I was and inundated him with questions, you'd receive a nickname impossible to forget. Our second act, both indelible and deserving of a Tony Award, would pave the road to our third act, the painstakingly stubborn high school years. As freshmen, we felt that high school would last a lifetime, but here we are, together, at the closing of Act 3. Indecisive, afraid, confused, excited, and determined. After today, our intermission will begin, a pause, a reflection, a bittersweet goodbye to the first half of our play. Beyond intermission is Act 4, the most vital section to our play. When Act 4 begins, the curtains will once again open, and each one of us will be casted the role of soldier. As Shakespeare would say, soldiers full of strange oaths. Class of 2016, as soldiers, we will relinquish our teenage years and begin to fight for something much bigger than ourselves. Enemies will make countless attempts to strike you down, but remember, although you may be one soldier, you have the ability to change the entire world. Our strange oaths, our beliefs, our dreams should remain untouched by those who fail to understand their importance. Dedicate yourself to a cause, something that matters to you, regardless of the backlash you may receive from others. Let your voice be heard over the thunderous gunfire. Dodge the bullets that are aimed at you by the envious, the vindictive, and the dispirited. If you become wounded, accept help, but only from a fellow dreamer. Class of 2016, we are soldiers, dreamers, and most importantly, family. Although we will go our separate ways, memories will keep our family together. From Mr. Hawker's daily dose of harassment, and I will remember, to the senior class's thorough investigation to prove Mr. Freeborn was a member of the Illuminati. By the way, it was confirmed. The class of 2016 has offered to Farmington High School an unforgettable performance. Now the curtain must close, and we must practice for our role as soldiers in the war zone of life. Class of 2016, my family, change the world. The class of 2016 is proud to introduce our valedictorian, Mary Lou Shepherdson, to present her valedictory address.
Good morning. Welcome family, parents, friends, peers, students, and everyone who decided to join us today on the 18th of June to celebrate the graduation of this bright class behind me. Before I get to the heart of this speech, where I explain how much I've enjoyed spending time with these individuals, I would like to take you all back to the past. Well, 2 years ago into the past. The day was June 17th, 2014, and it was the first day of finals, where students are only 4 days away from their summer freedom. I was a sophomore, and my first period final was for Honors American Literature for Mr. Greenbaum. I was to take a vocabulary quiz, yep, definitely Mr. Greenbaum, and deliver a speech that verbalized my thoughts and beliefs of what the American dream was. At that moment in time, I was ranked 4th in our class. I walked up to the podium and expressed what a sophomore in high school's American dream was to the best of my ability. In that speech, I said, "My American dream is to be successful. Success is by definition a person or thing that achieves desired aims and prosperity. By this definition, I have already been successful. Whether the success was achieved in a hayfield when a newborn calf almost lost her life and was saved by the push of a telephone button and a pull of desperation, or whether it was when my friends and I walked 24 miles in the battle against cancer, a relay for life, or whether it was achieved planting a garden and having the satisfaction of having everything on your plate be homegrown. At one point in time or another, these were desired aims. My American dream is something I will continuously work at. I aim to be valedictorian. I aim to receive many scholarships for college, to work in a field I love, to graduate from college, and maybe even aim to plant my own garden someday. After I finished, I sat down, and Madison Hindi leaned over to me and said, "That sounded like a valedictorian speech." Never could I imagine standing in front of so many people that I love and having the distinct honor of being the class of 2016's valedictorian. Not only has that speech served as personal inspiration for me, it contains the words and wisdom that continue to be applicable to every single one of my classmates as you leave this gym and take their final steps out of 40th Thayer Drive. Each and every one of you has the power to create your own happiness and your own success, whatever that may be. There is so much potential in this room that is overwhelming. After today, each of us will go on and take the necessary steps to determine what we term as successful. Whether you decide to attend an educational institution, or whether you decide to enter the workforce, or the service, or the Peace Corps, you've been provided with a wealth of knowledge that will see you through life. You now have the capability to mold yourselves into something that you want to be, and that within itself is a beautiful thing. So be creative. Mold yourself into the best doctor, the best engineer, the best Marine or naval officer, the best carpenter, or the best manager of a restaurant. Achievements, no matter how big, will always serve to remind you how capable you are and all that lies within you. And whatever you do, do not forget where you came from. Farmington High School has given you an array of memories that will forever dance in your minds from time to time. It seems like just yesterday we were graduating from the 8th grade and yearning for adulthood. And it seems even closer when we arrived here during freshman orientation and listened to Mr. Jazokis and Ms. Tatro tell us that our 4 years of high school will go by exceedingly quick. None of us bought it, but look at us now, almost an hour from graduating. We as a class are lucky to have grown so close that we no longer refer to ourselves as acquaintances or friends, but family. There have been so many highlights of our school years. Where do I begin? How about I start with coming within points of winning Winter Carnival freshman year and winning senior year? Prom, our class trip to New York City, senior banquet, 8th grade graduation, semi-formal, exchange city, nature's classroom, and much more. I hope you all never forget what it's been like to play in your last football game and washing the grass stains out of your jersey, packing up your instrument after your last musical performance at a concert, your last layup on home court, your last lunch with all your friends in the cafeteria, or your last slide into home court and on the fields that's on a warm night that smells like newly cut grass. There are certain things that high school makes extraordinarily special, especially one in a small town such as Farmington. As a class, we've learned that life at FHS is what you make it, and how to appreciate all it has to offer. There are various quotes by teachers here that will live on in my life, along with an array of us in the senior class. Mr. Freeborn saying, "A," and telling us to get the hell out of here at an NHS induction. Mr. Wims with his thousands of stories about baseball and inspiring players to play their best at games. He once told me to get up in front of the whole class and show him my swing. And the most famous words from Mr. Pascucci before a pop quiz, "Clear 'em." These memories, however hilarious and often terrifying, Mr. Pascucci, will always be a part of our lives. One of my biggest wishes for you is to always remember the special moments of high school and to cherish them in your future with success. You may not always live in a small town, so enjoy it while you can. In closing, I'd like to thank my brother Richie, the valedictorian of the class of 2012, for being my role model, my brother Robbie, for telling me to go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning and always making me laugh. My dad for always supporting my sports career and coming to all my games, whoever they were. And my mom for helping me study late at night and always being my endless support system. I'm not sure where I would be without you all today. Thanks. And to you, fellow classmates, let today be the first day and the beginning of a new journey for each and every one of you. Good luck in all your endeavors and success, however large or small they may be. Let me leave you with a quote from the famous Winnie the Pooh. if there is ever a tomorrow when we are not together, there is one thing you should always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we're apart, I'll always be with you in the heart. Thank you to Farmington High School and all the educators that made our journey so special. And thank you to everyone who came today to celebrate the commencement of the class of 2016. Congrats, grads. Thank you. Please enjoy this musical performance by our own Zoe Colazzo.
Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker. By 11, doing things we later reconsidered. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady living. Once I was 11 years old, Daddy told me, get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. 'Cause only those I truly love will never really know me. Once I was 20 years old, story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure, 'cause I know the smallest voices we can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't live before I leave, I hope to see them later. Once I was 20 years old, story got told, I was writing about everything that's hard before me. Once I was 20 years old. Maybe 30 years old, soon I've been sold. Traveled around the world and was so lonely. Soon maybe 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Think about living your life and then your life becomes a better one. I'll lead 'em in so happy when they're older little ones. I hope my children come visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. The world is bigger. I won't have a lot of children who can bore me. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. I think the world is over. I have a lot of children who can bore me. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old. I love you, Mom.
When we were freshmen, Ms. Howard was a teacher everyone was looking forward to having for science class. We were not sure what we were getting ourselves into, but somehow we knew it would make a difference in our lives. Ms. Howard challenged our thinking, pushed us to be better students, and taught us to be more compassionate people. Ms. Howard did all of this with a sense of humor and never let us forget how powerful teaching and learning can be. Please welcome back to Farmington High School our commencement speaker, Ms. Catherine Howard.
I am honored and grateful to have this opportunity. When Ms. Lowe, the class advisor, first told me that the seniors had voted me to be their commencement speaker, I thought, me? Why? I stood there in shock, kind of dumbfounded. Of everybody they could have chosen, why me? At the same time, my heart was screaming, yes, yes, because standing behind me is a very special group of young adults who mean the world to me. However, my head was screaming, no, what, are you crazy? That's public speaking, way out of your comfort zone. Eventually, my heart went over my head, and reality began to set in. I know it was reality because it came equipped with a nauseated stomach, fear, worry, and anxiety. I began to think and ponder, what words of wisdom do I have to share? Days after day, came up with the same conclusion. I got nothing. I put it aside, some more days passed, and I began to reflect. What do I remember about my own commencement address? Absolutely nothing. It then became a win-win situation. Even I could do this. So let us begin. 4 years ago, I had the privilege of watching these graduates walk through the front doors of Farmington High School. They were a mixture of emotion, scared, excited, empowered, eager, anxious, hopeful, and some of them a bit cocky. Graduates, you are now a little older, wiser, and more experienced, hopefully a bit more educated. But once again, you will be feeling a mixture of these same emotions as you leave Farmington High School and venture into the big world, like Tristan and Bailey, Megan, Madison, Amber, Hannah, Howard, Amanda, Derek, Tyler, and Colin, who will be entering the military. Thank you for your willingness to serve. Charlotte, Emily, Alex, Abby, Fallon, Kirsten, Ashley, Zoe, Jasmine, Evan, Alyssa, Emma, Austin, Morgan, Summer, Michaela, DJ, Mike, Sarah, Brianna, Molly, so yes, I do remember all your names, Kyle, Cassidy, Emily, Rachel, Macy, Spencer, Jordan, Michaela, Zach, Haley, Jake, Zach, Mary Lou, Emily, Jenna, Josh, Emily, and RJ. For you, this may not even seem real until when summer starts winding down and you get ready for college. What I share with you today took me years to fully understand. You've heard some of it before, and probably from me, but don't underestimate its value. Happiness, what is it really? We all seek to achieve it, too few find it. I can assure you that you won't find it in materialistic things, not in a six-figure income, not in the most glamorous job, not in a car, and not in a house. Status is a misnomer that will make you miserable. From experience, I can attest that true happiness is found when you give of yourself and you contribute to others. Giving will bring you the most joy. It is the most satisfying kind of work that you'll ever do. Happiness is not success. If others are wowing you but you feel empty, what will success matter? Your career, your job should not be your mission. I strongly support education and employment, but don't let studying and long work hours get in the way of the most important things, like your health, relationships, and your passions. If you're unhappy, make a change. Too many times people say they should change, but too few make change a must. So it just doesn't happen. A decision is not a real decision until it takes action. Integrity. You probably can remember me saying all the time, it doesn't matter what grade I put in that grade book, it's your integrity that matters. It tells me what kind of person is. It lets me see your heart. Integrity is doing the right thing, no matter who's looking, so please always keep this in mind. Honesty is a part of integrity. Honesty is not just being truthful with yourself and others, it's also about being open and not misleading. It's more difficult than you can imagine. Openness doesn't mean that you put your entire life on display. Some things are private, and that's okay. We typically look at the world from our own perspective and worry about our own lives. My advice to you is to strive to become aware of something connected in your lives, and you will see that you are only a single ingredient in a very large recipe. I've heard many of you say, I'll respect them when they respect me. I say, respect is given, trust is earned. Everyone deserves respect, even if you disagree with them. I gave you respect from day one. I didn't require it first. But you did have to earn my trust. Respect others and don't confuse it with trust. Pretending to be perfect doesn't make you perfect. Fear of failing stops us from trying. So what are you afraid of? Failure is a part of life. I often set you up to fail in lab activities, or I gave a test where application was required and not memorization. You used to get so angry and frustrated. I would just smile. Failure is important. Only when you fail do you grasp the full meaning in the application of what is being taught. Failure gives meaning and purpose. Otherwise, you are just being complacent and going through the motions. The real world is just like that. With each failure, you'll learn and you'll get better. No one is counting your failures except you. Continue to take healthy risks and to understand that failure is a must. It's inevitable. If you want a different outcome, then you'll need to change. Change is difficult because it comes with uncertainty, and uncertainty equals discomfort, and we all know that's not a lot of fun. Rethink it. Instead, enjoy the process of change and classify uncertainty as variety. Only then will you reap the benefits and rewards of change. That's how we grow. Your past does not have to equal your future. Your words and your actions are your own. You can't take them back, so focus on the present and on the future. Imagine driving down the road with your eyes focused in the rearview mirror, always looking back. It's impossible to successfully drive like that. You'll crash quickly. Focusing on the present and future, or looking through your windshield, helps you stay alert and avoid the same mistakes. Focus on what's ahead. Whatever you do, do with a purpose. Everybody ends up somewhere, but how many will actually do it with a purpose? Purpose is found in the lessons learned. Life is full of extremes. Practice moderation. Find your purpose, and if you need time, then take it. Haley, Michaela, Kyla, Shane, Haley, Josh, Cameron, Gavin, Anthony, Jonathan, Angus, Shawnee, Paige, Sierra, Cheyenne, Garrett, Janaea, Dan, Megan, Kylie, Nathan, Darian, Matt, Dan, Kenny, Tim, Nick, Chandler, Mark, Jacob, Will, Emily, Nate, Parker, Dale, Travis, Hannah, Kane, and Brandon. You will be entering the workforce, or you're still deciding what path you'll go. Be content with where you are. You live in a fast-paced society with instant gratification. Sometimes in your journey, it's good to pause. It's okay to wait a little longer for something when there's purpose. If you don't have to rush, then don't. Instead, just enjoy your journey. Don't climb a mountain and automatically plan your descent. Stop a few moments and enjoy the view. Give your life meaning. Every relationship, be it friendship, romantic, or otherwise, must be a series of give and take. Both parties must contribute and get something back. Not everyone has to like you. Not every relationship can be the same. You can't force a relationship. Jealousy is a wasted emotion. It stems from competition, it's ugly, and should never be used to express that you care. Jealousy is, however, the best way to broadcast your insecurities. Love? What is life without it? We all want to be loved, but what we lack is action. Treat love like a verb and show others that you care enough to show them love without obsession. Remember that parents, guardians, and others who have raised you are people too. Accept them, acknowledge them, and forgive them if necessary. It is liberating and allows you to experience healthy relationships, the freedom to love and be loved. Last but not least, the sum of little things is more than the big things. Tell your family, close friends, every day how much you love and appreciate them. Thank your family, your friends, your teachers, and your mentors, for they will be the ones who stick with you throughout your whole journey, regardless of your choices, your trials, or your successes. They love you, and they try to let you know in the best ways they know how, even if it doesn't seem like that to you in the moment. Graduates, look around you. But looking back at you right now are your biggest fans. In closing, I'd like to read a few lyrics with a couple of small changes from your class song by Miley Cyrus. Wherever you go. It's fine. Here we are now. Everything is about to change. You face tomorrow as you say goodbye to yesterday. A chapter ending, but the story has only just begun. A page is turning for everyone. So you're moving on, you're letting go, holding on to tomorrow. You've always got the memories while you're finding out who you're going to be. We might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me wherever I go. You've got my heart, class of 2016. Congratulations.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our principal, Mr. Jazokis, for the presentation of awards to seniors.
Thank you, Kylie. At this time, I would like to call Mrs. Tatro to the podium to assist with the presentation of the awards to seniors. Mrs. Tatro. Class valedictorian. This award honors a senior who has the highest GPA. This year's award goes to Mary Lou Shepherdson. The salutatorian award goes to the senior who has the second highest GPA. This year's award goes to Emma Jelinas. The Most Improved Senior Award honors a senior who has demonstrated the greatest personal growth since they entered Farmington High School. It is my pleasure, and I'm also proud to say, this year's recipient, Kane Texera. The Faculty Award honors a senior who goes out of his or her way to assist faculty members and has received very little recognition for their efforts. This year's recipient is Alex Bennett. The Honor Award goes to those seniors who have received honor roll for all 16 quarters. These two have been here since freshman year. Congratulations to Mary Lou Shepherdson and Emma Jelinas. Now on to some of our scholarships. The Beulah Perkins Thayer Scholarship Fund was established on May 4th, 1992, on the occasion of Mrs. Thayer's 80th birthday by her friends, in recognition of her generosity, dedication to community affairs, and for her strong commitment to excellence in the education for the youth of Farmington. A $1,000 scholarship is awarded annually to a member of the senior class here at FHS who exemplifies Mrs. Thayer's fine attributes, has attained academic excellence, exhibited high morale and standards and has demonstrated a strong desire to further his or her education. This year's Bueller Perkins Thayer Scholarship goes to Mary Lou Shepherdson. James E. Thayer Scholarship Fund was established in January of 1998 for an FHS senior who will attend a post-secondary educational institution in which his or her major of study relates to the subject of electronics or a related field. This $2,500 scholarship is awarded to Zachary Shaw. The Farmington Women's Club Scholarship, established in 1995 by the Women's Club, was created to recognize the student or students who best emulate the club's goals and philosophy. Those qualities include character, integrity, involvement in activities, willingness to serve others, an appreciation of education, and must have attended Farmington for at least 2 years. These candidates will be going to either a 2- or 4-year school. This year, we will be awarding 3 $500 scholarships. Congratulations to Rachel Morin, Emily Watson, and Molly King. Congratulations. The Abraham Bertman Trust Fund. This scholarship is awarded to a worthy student or students with financial need who will be enrolled in a full-time undergraduate program of their choice. This year, we will be awarding 2 $750 scholarships. Congratulations to Charlotte Allard and Zachary Post. The Eric Ricky Taylor Lord Scholarship. This $500 local scholarship is offered to Farmington High School students. The award is based on citizenship, leadership, community service, scholastic achievement, academic effort, and financial need. Zest, exhilaration, and a love of the outdoors are factors in determining a recipient. This year's recipient, Morgan Hagar. Sergeant Thomas A. Willard Memorial Scholarship. This is an annual $500 scholarship awarded in memory of Sergeant Willard of the U.S. Army who was killed in action in Vietnam in 1969. It is awarded to an FHS graduate who has a C average or better, an exemplary school citizen, a participant in school activities and athletics. Congratulations goes to Emily Squires. Farmington High School Faculty Scholarship. This fund was established in 2001 for a high school senior or seniors who will attend a post-secondary institution. The scholarship committee considers extracurricular activities, leadership, community service, financial need, and a minimum GPA of 2.0. This year, we will be awarding 3 $500 scholarships. Congratulations to Charlotte Allard, DJ Hersom, and Rachel Morin. Annie Edgerly Thayer Arts Prize. This award was established by Mrs. Thayer in 1958. This monetary prize will be issued annually at graduation to a senior who has excelled in the arts. This $250 award goes to Summer Henderson. Farmington PTA Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a senior whose intended field of study is in education. This year, the PTA Scholarship will be awarding 2 $500 scholarships. The scholarship is awarded to DJ Hersom and Summer Henderson. The Esther Parsley Scholarship, created in 2005 on the occasion of Esther Parsley's retirement following over 34 years of dedicated employment with the schools of the Farmington School District. It is awarded to a senior who will attend college to become a teacher at the elementary level. This $300 scholarship is awarded to Morgan Hagar. The Vivian L. Cormier Scholarship. This fund was established by Mrs. Langer in 2009 for a graduating senior who has overcome a significant challenge in life and will be attending college or another post-secondary institution. Award of the scholarship was given to the recipients during the second semester of their first year of post-secondary education. The $600 scholarships are awarded to Morgan Hagar, Molly King, and Emily Watson. Nathan Turner Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Nathan C. Turner, a 2010 graduate of Farmington High School who tragically passed away on September 1, 2010. All who knew Nate recognized him as a fine young man, a well-respected leader in the scouting community, a member of the soccer team, and a huge fan of basketball. He had a fun-loving attitude, cared about his friends and family. He was a fabulous kid who struggled through school and worked hard with plans to go to college to become a physical therapist. This scholarship is awarded to a student who may also have some academic struggles, but does not give up and continues to work hard towards their educational and life goals. This $250 scholarship is awarded to Jasmine Cray, Morgan Hagar, Jenna Tremblay, and Emily Watson. The Megan Scanlon Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Megan Scanlon, a 2009 graduate of Farmington High School, who tragically passed away on July 31st, 2011. All who knew Megan recognized her as a fine young woman, a wonderful daughter, sister, aunt, and friend. This scholarship is awarded to a student who's planning on furthering their education in a service-related field, someone who embodies all of Megan's passion for making the world a better place through hard work and determination. This $500 scholarship is awarded to Molly King. The Dave Mosier Scholarship Award. Dave Mosier was a fixture as the scorekeeper for home basketball games and the head golf coach for 27 years. Upon his passing in the May of 2011, the Mosier family established the Dave Mosier Memorial Scholarship to be awarded to a graduating senior. The recipient must excel in the classroom and on the athletic field. Our 2016 recipient is a member of the National Honor Society and is a scholar athlete. During his time at FHS, he played varsity football and basketball. The Dave Mosier Memorial Scholarship would like to congratulate DJ Hersom as the recipient of this year's scholarship. The U.S. Army. The U.S. Army would like to recognize a male and female student who exemplifies high academic achievement and athletic excellence. Congratulations goes to DJ Hersom and Michaela Herget. Mr. FHS Scholarship. Sorry, Mr. Long. This scholarship is presented to a senior male who is attending a post-secondary educational institution. This person involves in at least one sport and one club or other school-sponsored activity, good standing for attendance, passed all of their classes during high school, and have a GPA of an 80 or higher. This $200 scholarship is awarded to DJ Hersom. The Tiger Football Booster. High school is not just about getting through classes and completing the requirements to graduate. It's about making friends, having new experiences, and being part of a larger community. Participating in sports and clubs is a great way to get involved in your school and to be part of your community. This year, the newly developed Tiger Football Booster Club is proud to announce that they are awarding 4 graduating seniors scholarships for their commitment to the football program. To be eligible for this scholarship, a senior must have played Tiger football for at least 3 years, participated in fundraising, and attending college, joining the military. This year's recipients include DJ Hersom, Tyler Russell, and Kane Texera. The Empire Beauty School would like to extend $1,000 scholarships to a 2016 graduate of Farmington High School who has exhibited a true passion and interest in the beauty industry. With her ongoing excitement and commitment to excellence, she has met the admissions requirements needed to pursue her diploma in cosmetology. This year we have 2 students being recognized, Brianna Kenny and Jasmine Cray. Educational Talent Search. This award is presented to a participant of the Educational Talent Search program, a TRIO program that works with students who have the dream of enrolling in and graduating from college and are often the first in their family to graduate from college. The recipient of this scholarship has shown exceptional dedication to this dream, overcoming many challenges and persevering to achieve this goal. This $800 award is presented to Haley Rasma. In addition to the local scholarships, we also have several students who have received scholarships from other sources. I'd like to congratulate Haley Rasmar for receiving the Frisbee Memorial Hospital Auxiliary Scholarship of $1,000. Congratulations. Emily Watson, who has received the Presidential Scholarship from Keene State College in the amount of $8,500 per year. Emma Gelinas has been awarded by Franklin Pierce University the Presidential Scholarship, $23,000 annually, totaling $92,000 over 4 years. Jordan Perry has been awarded by Plymouth State University the Promise Award of $2,000 annually over 4 years. Congratulations. Morgan Hagar has received the Walter and Pauline Calderwood Foundation Award for $2,000 over the next 2 years. Charlotte Allard has been awarded 2 scholarships from the University of Maine at Farmington, the Impressive Academic Performance Award for $2,000 and the Academic Distinction Scholarship Award for $9,000. Once Jasmine has graduated from cosmetology school, she is going to enroll at Dean College, where she has received the Presidential Scholarship of $14,000 annually for a total of $56,000 over 4 years. Congratulations. Farmington School District has been selected to participate in a state and national initiative designed to better prepare students for success in higher education and the workforce through more rigorous academics in high school. New Hampshire scholars must complete a rigorous course load including 4 credits of English, 3 credits of mathematics, 3 credits of science, which must include physics or anatomy and physiology, 3.5 credits of social studies, and 2 credits of foreign language. We have quite a few, so I'm going to call them off in groups. It is our pleasure to announce the following students as New Hampshire scholars: Charlotte Allard, Emily Bardsley, Michaela Bergeron, Gavin Brummett, Kirsten Bryant, Jonathan Currier. Congratulations. Sierra Edmond, Alyssa Fry, Emma Gelinas, Cheyenne Gordon, Summer Henderson, Megan Heon. DJ Hersom, Kylie Inglis, Molly King, Colin Litchfield, Kyle Litchfield, Cassidy Maynard. Congratulations. Hannah McLaughlin, Emily Merrill, Rachel Morin, Dan Nason, Howard Patch, Zachary Post. Congratulations. Haley Rasma, Jake Richardson, Mary Lou Shepherdson, Zach Shaw, Parker Silva, Emily Squires. Hannah Stevens, Josh Walsh, and Emily Watson. And I apologize, I missed one name. Abigail Barrell. Sorry, Abby. At this time, we would like to recognize those students that will be joining the military. So if those students could stand and be recognized. Joining the Marines, Bailey Goslin, Megan Henner, Amber Lauer, and Howard Patch. Joining the Air Force, Tristan Condon and Derek Poulin. Entering the Navy, Madison Hindy, Hannah McLaughlin, and Colin Sanger. Joining the Army, we have Tyler Russell, Amanda Petroni. And one last round of applause for them. Thank you. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Emma Gelinas and Brooke Marston to perform Anyways.
can spend your whole life building something from nothing. One storm can come and blow it all away. Build it anyway. You can chase a dream that seems so high to reach, and you know it might not ever come your way. Dream it anyway. God is pain, but sometimes life ain't good. And when I pray, it doesn't always turn out like I think it should. But I do it anyway. I do it anyway. This world's gone crazy, and it's hard to believe that tomorrow will be better than today. Believe it anyway. You can love someone with all your heart for all the right reasons, and in a moment they can choose to walk away. Love them anyway. God is pain, but sometimes life ain't good. And when I pray, it doesn't always turn out like I think it should. But I do it anyway. Yeah, I do it anyway. You can pour your soul out singing the song you believe in, that tomorrow they'll forget you ever sang. Sing it anyway. Yeah, sing it anyway. Yeah, yeah. I sing, I dream, I love anyway. Yeah.
At this time, I would like to call to the podium Interim Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Keith Pfeiffer, Farmington School Board Chairman, Mr. Joel Shagnon, and Mrs. Kathy Tatro, Assistant Principal, for the presentation of diplomas.
Robert Jackson Wood. Jonathan Allen Currier. Zachary Donald Post. Haley Bryn Rasma. Dwayne Archer Hersom, Jr. Molly Ann King. Mary Lou Francis Shepherdson. Kylie Ray Inglis. Emma Barbara Jelinas. Rachel Mackenzie Morin. Emily Ann Watson. Zachary Dalton Shaw. Emily Jane Merrill. Megan Nicole Henner. Alex Michael Bennett. Michaela May Herget. Parker Ann Silva. Evan Benjamin Dorr. Joshua Brian Walsh. Cassidy Janine Maynard. Emily Jane Squires. Kirsten Marie Bryant. Megan Alexis Heon. Brandon Michael Tufts. Jenna May Tremblay. Jordan Renee Perry. Angus Charles Dearborn. Hannah Grace Stevens. Colin Jacob Sanger. Timothy Lawrence Patch. Austin Walter Gamulka. Nicholas James Popek. Howard Michael Patch. Jacob Freddie Richardson. Bailey James Goslin. Hannah Catherine McLaughlin. Ashley Ray Buitt. Madison Elaine Hindi. Brianna Michelle Kenny. Fallon Shea Brocato. Cheyenne Jasmine Gordon. Macy Lynn Noel. Ross William Robichaux. Dale Allen Sylvia. Kenneth Ryan Nye. Kane Robert Texera. Mark Allen Rhines, Jr. Shane Bodio. Tristan Robert Condon. Morgan Ray Hagar. Abigail Elizabeth Barrell. Michaela Marie Plaisted. Jake Rogers. Emily Pauline Bardsley. Sarah Elise Jaycox. Jasmine Kanita Cray. Daniel Charles Green. Zoe Elizabeth Colazo. Emily Celine Roy. Michael Anthony Howell. Darian Alexander Labrie. Travis Wayne Stapleton. Spencer Pepper Deland. Derek Normand Poulin. Alyssa Susan Fry. Chandler Lucian Ranney. Garrett Lee Goslin. Tyler Joseph Russell. Cameron Scott Bradley. Shawnee Summer Doherty. Summer Ann Henderson. Amanda Dawn Petroni. Sierra Marie Enman. Michaela Renee Bergeron. Gavin Lee Brummett. Nathan Lester Johnson. Kyla Ann Bilodeau. Amber Lee Lauer. Joshua James Bowman. Daniel W. Nason. Kyle James Litchfield. Colin Michael Litchfield. Haley Ann Batista. Daniel Evan Rhines. Janaea Kendall Elise Grant. Paige Marie Dufault. Charlotte Lynn Allard.
Here we go. By the authority granted to me by the Farmington School Board and the New Hampshire Department of Education and the State Board of Education, I am proud to present to you and confer the diplomas for the class of 2016.
All right, everyone stay standing. I'll make this quick. As we leave the doors of Farmington High School, the class of 2016 would like to thank everyone who has given us assistance over the past 4 years. Your support has led to many of our accomplishments that we never thought possible. As we begin our new paths and our dreams and aspirations come to life, we ask for your continued support. Let our dreams take us down the path less traveled, and when times become difficult, let us seek guidance from those who have been here all along. In our new endeavors, remind us where our journey started and help us to trust there is a reason for everything that happens in life. Congratulations to the class of 2016. I wish you all the very best.